And we did a reasonable audition, not very good.
Hello, and welcome to my Beatles YouTube channel. If you like the Beatles, please make sure you subscribe and you check out my other videos because you're definitely gonna find them interesting. This is the 4th episode of a new series called Song Secrets of the Beatles, in which we analyze every single Beatles song one episode at a time. Today's song is Ask Me Why. Ask Me Why was released on the 11th of January 1963 as the B-side of the Beatles' second single, Please Please Me. It was later included in the Beatles' debut album, Please Please Me. So let's go ahead with our first section. This is
the story behind the song, behind the song.
Written in early 1962, Ask Me Why was primarily a John Lennon composition. Paul McCartney recalls it was mostly John Lennon's idea, but they both sat down together and finished the song. The song emulates the style of Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, by whom John Lennon was influenced, and it draws its opening guitar phrase from their 1961 song called What's So Good About Goodbye. Let's go ahead with our next section. This is
in the studio, recording the song.
Ask Me Why was part of the Beatles' live act before they got a record deal. And it was one of the songs they recorded on their first ever recording session at EMI Studios on the 6th of June 1962. Back then, they were still playing with drummer Pete Best. As this session was a commercial test, none of the recordings were considered suited for release, and they were thought to be destroyed by EMI. However, 2 songs survived, Bésame Mucho and the first recording of Love Me Do. Ask Me Why was re-recorded on the 26th of November 1962 together with Please Please Me. In that session, the Beatles also rehearsed another Lennon and McCartney original called Tip of My Tongue, which they were also considering for the B-side of Please Please Me. But producer George Martin thought Tip of My Tongue needed a bit more work, so he decided to go ahead with Ask Me Why. So for this session we have John Lennon on vocals and rhythm guitar, Paul McCartney on bass and backing vocals, George Harrison on lead guitar and backing vocals, and Ringo Starr on drums. Produced by George Martin and engineered by Norman Smith. Hi, sorry to interrupt the video. Just a very quick, very important announcement. I published a book. That's right, I published a book. It's called From the Cavern to Abbey Road, a journey through the Beatles' iconic landmarks. In this book, we see the story of the Beatles from the places where everything happened. Some of them are famous, like let's say Abbey Road Studios, and some of them perhaps not so famous, like for example the art gallery where John and Yoko met. I put a lot of work and effort into this book, and it would help me so much if you grabbed a copy. It's available on Amazon all around the world, so if you want your copy, please go to the link in the description. Thank you. Now back to the video. Let's go ahead with our next section.
This is decoding the lyrics.
Ask Me Why by the Beatles showcases the youthful sincerity and simplicity that marked their early songwriting. The lyrics revolve around themes of love, happiness, and gratitude, with the narrator expressing devotion to their partner. Lines like, I love you cause you tell me things I want to know, reveal the emotional fulfillment the narrator finds in their relationship, emphasizing connection and mutual understanding. The phrase, I can't conceive of any more misery, highlights the meaning of their newfound joy, contrasting it with past unhappiness. Through repetitive and heartfelt declarations of love, the song captures the innocence of first love, blending earnest sentiment with the Beatles' characteristic melodic charm. Let's go ahead with our next section.
Breaking down the music, breaking down the music, breaking down the music, breaking down the music, breaking down the music.
The song showcases the Beatles' early influences, mixing the classic Beatles harmonies with Latin-tinged rhythms, showcasing the Beatles' ability to merge diverse styles. The song is in the key of E major, with some leaning towards its relative minor of C sharp. The structure of the song is actually a little bit more complex than it seems, because it features 3 different variants of the verse. The song is only 2 minutes and 24 seconds long. Okay, let's go ahead with our final section.
And finally, this is legacy and impact.
Ask Me Why was released as the B-side of Please Please Me, so it didn't chart independently, but Please Please Me did become the Beatles' first #1, opening the path for an exciting career. The song was later included in the Beatles' debut album Please Please Me, which reached the #1 spot on the UK album chart and stayed there for 30 weeks. Ask Me Why was covered by the Smithereens on their 2008 album Besides the Beatles. So this is pretty much it for now. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Instagram or Facebook. There is a PayPal link for donations. You can also buy my book. That would actually make me very, very happy indeed. Or the free option is just to subscribe to this YouTube channel and maybe click on the bell icon so you're the first to know when I upload new videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Well, I'm afraid that's us run out of time.
Oh,
I'm really
okay.
sorry.
Oh,
So,
thanks. Bye, everyone.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
If I give my heart to you, I must be